I'm not sure if there exists any worldly object that looks as gorgeous as this. Can you believe that it is an 18-year-old motorcycle design by someone who couldn't afford university education? By someone who was almost entirely self-taught into the world of automotive design. They call this piece of art MV Agusta F4. In short, world's most beautiful motorcycle. The F4 is a motorcycle that draws you towards it. One that puts you in a different space, in a different time, in a moment which has nothing else in it. Just you and the F4. One that will force you to think, even at standstill, of the 7 years and 60,000 hours of blood, sweat and tears that went into the making of it. The F4. It's a bike that, beyond a point of mysterious complexity, just comes alive. Tamburini made every single component in search of its soul, learned how music organs were made so that he could create the perfect automotive symphony.
This is also the symphony that resurrected and brought back the brand MV Agusta. While most other manufacturers assembled a motorcycle in 1 hour, the engineers at Agusta assembled one single engine in 11 hours. Art at MV Agusta could not be hurried. While the F4 may not be an ultra-evolved modern rendition of a watch that shows you not just time but also Facebook notifications, it is and appeals to all those wanting to indulge themselves in an exotic timepiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me the pleasure to take you for a spin on the most exotic superbike that I have laid my hands on. Welcome to PowerDrift. Although the design has gone pretty much unchanged for close to 2 decades now, there have been about 20 different iterations of the F4 since its inception. Each upgrade boasting more power and better equipment. The F4R, which I am riding today, comes equipped with fully adjustable 50mm Marsochi forks, a TTX O-Lin shock at the back, 320mm twin disc at the front mated to M4 Brembo monoblock caliper, a slipper clutch to carry more speed into corners, and a fat 200 section Pirelli Supercorsa rear tire to catapult out of them. The first model dished out 124 horses from its 749cc mill when it made its debut in 1998. This bike right here, the F4R, is essentially the 2013 variant of the F4 1000, which made its debut in 2005. With a steel frame and a short stroke, high revving 998cc motor, which now pumps out 195 horses and 110 Nm of torque. So yeah, you can of course showcase this in your living room as a work of art. But the F4 was built to set the track on fire. The MV Agusta F4R feels old school because it is. It doesn't adhere to the modern day race bike principles of mass centralization. That, coupled with its high seat and low and short clip-ons, means it takes a lot more effort to turn this 210 kg bike, especially when you're leaning it from one side to the other. The power is also rather sluggish at the bottom, and when it comes in at 10,000 RPM, it's like water gushing out of floodgates. Power that even the electronics find difficult to civilize, as the ride-by-wire throttle is rather sensitive and the fueling inconsistent, which doesn't help to put the peaky power down in a smooth, linear fashion. Even the traction control and wheelie control function more as micromanagers enforcing safety rather than rider aids that should help you go faster. All this because the F4 has not been upgraded for 3 years, when all its competition has taken the electronic warfare to a whole new level in terms of refinement and transparency. But having said that, if you look at how well Leon Camier has done this year in World Superbike, there's a very good chance that the new F4 will take this fight back to the competition.
Whenever that new F4 comes, that is. Because as of today, the F4 is an 18-year-old design, a 10-year-old bike, and the world's most beautiful motorcycle, yes. But in the wake of modern superbikes, you shall agree it is playing catch-up. And so in year 2016, you would have to be completely out of your mind to go for the F4.
Yes, and that's exactly why you should.
In all honesty, and across the 9 planets of our solar system, there is no design so pure, no feeling it evokes so true. Quite simply, there is no other bike like the Agusta F4.